Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Charles Stabansi. I want to welcome you guys to another episode of the Dreamerspro Show, where we cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic debates, entertainment, and we give you guys a fresh perspective on things and how we see them. And today we have a very serious show for you guys, but before we get into it, please make sure you like the video and subscribe to our Dreamerspro Short Clips channel in the comment section. Let me just get straight into this video here. As you know, Morant has once again shook up the internet for all the wrong reasons. Yesterday we found out that Morant is yet again in another incident where we have him flashing a weapon on Instagram Live. But in this particular case, it was his friend that he was driving with in a vehicle that actually basically ratted on the both of them. That's essentially what happened. As soon as that video came out, we got some word from the NBA, specifically the Memphis Grizzlies, where they clearly stated that Morant has been suspended from all basketball activities. The moment we heard this news, we went online and did a live where I just totally ripped into this story because I think, like me and many others out there, we couldn't believe that we found ourselves here again with the same gentleman. But it's true. Morant strikes again at his own expense. Now, if you guys follow the whole Morant saga when it first happened, one of the most critical voices in public on Morant was Shannon Sharpe. He was one of the people at the forefront that was being very critical of Morant, and a lot of people at the time were going to Shannon because they felt like he was being a little bit too judgmental of Morant. So after this incident occurred again, and I'm sure most people, were eager to hear exactly what Shannon Sharpe would say today on Monday on Undisputed. And after I listened to his segment, Shannon did not disappoint at all. So what we want to do is a little bit lengthy, but we want to play exactly what Shannon had to say here. And I want you guys to pay close attention to some of the points that he brought up because I thought they were all important. So what we want to do is want to play that now and then come back and react to his comments. Take a listen to what Shannon Sharpe had to say there.
Skip, I think a lot of people say I wanted me to come out here today and say I'm surprised, I'm shocked, I'm disappointed in Ja's behavior. And I'm not. I said before, the best apology is change behavior. And when he was going through all this diatribe about what he learned about being away from the game, Skip, and how important it was to him, I say I see better than I hear. I heard everything Ja said. Now moving forward, I'm going to see if the behavior meets what he said. And clear right on. And so at this point in time, Skip, where I am, I'm not even upset at Ja. I'm not mad. I'm not disappointed. I'm not embarrassed. I'm mad. I'm upset. I'm disappointed. I'm disgusted by the people that defended him. Because that's what got us here. That's what got us here, Skip. Oh, man, Shannon, you hating on Ja. You were Uncle Tom, you rucker, you buck that.
I don't know who this is.
The same people that Ja in the comments, that Ja be liking.
Oh, these are Twitter people.
Yeah. Skip.
Not Grizzlies.
No.
Okay.
The clicks and the mentions and the likes, why he does everything that he does. Skip, I need somebody to tell me the fascination he has with guns and feel that he needs to be on IG Live, that he needs to see people see him with that tool on him. What is that? Is that the only way you could listen to young boy, NBA young boy, Skip? Is that you got to have that stick and bob and weaving and bouncing and your homeboys?
That iron.
Yeah, Skip, he want that. Hey, you know I took that fire with me now.
Yeah.
Skip, I get it. Because I've had homeboys, and my homeboys look at me. They don't look at me as Shannon Sharpe, the guy you see on TV, the guy in the NFL. So when they would ask, man, I went to Savannah State. You know Shannon Sharpe? That's my best friend. Call him. No. I don't need to impress you by picking up the phone and calling him. I don't know why Ja homeboys need to put, every time Ja get around, they need to be on IG Live. Ja roll with you. That should be good enough. That should be all the validation you need. But they need further validation. That's why they pick up IG Live. Look who you're in the car with your boy. I got Ja.
You were on Devontae Pack's IG Live, not on Ja's.
But I'm saying
this time
he has to pick up his IG Live to get validation to say, I know Ja. Ja, my boy. He roll with me. Skip, it's one thing to say, oh, yeah, I know Morant. But to have Morant.
Look, he's sitting beside me in the car.
We on this. Skip, so now, see, here's the problem. See, Ja can't do any further embarrassment to himself.
Yeah.
What about to the Memphis Grizzlies? What about to the NBA? What about the Nike? What about the Powerade? Now, I want to know who's going to be the treasurer of that GoFundMe, because he's about to lose that NBA contract. He's about to lose that Powerade endorsement. Now, I want to know, they said, I want all the people that said, let Ja be Ja. Are y'all going to be the treasurer of that GoFundMe account? Yeah. Because he just lost $39 million because he wasn't on one of the 3 all-NBA teams. He's about to lose another $20, $30 million of these endorsements deals. So I want to know, in the process of Ja being Ja, do your thing. What y'all going to do now? Who's going to run the Ja's defense, Skip? All them people that say, oh, Shannon. See, here it is. Guess what, Skip? I read the Skip. See, you don't read the comments, Skip, because I want to get a vibe. I want to get a sense of what the temperature is of what they're saying. What about the Second Amendment, Shannon? He ain't here. He a law-abiding citizen. There's a lot of things you can do. But if I were to post it, Fox is going to have a problem with what I'm posting. Yeah. I understand that. I'm smart enough to understand some things aren't meant to be posted. It's meant to be confined in your own home. Yeah. Why can't y'all understand that? Why, bro, take anybody from the street, Skip, and they do what Ja pretends he wants to do, bang, for Leah. Say, you know what? I'm going to give you an opportunity to get up off these streets. Yeah. I'm going to give you a contract for about $200 million over the next 5 years, but you got to give up banging. What you think they're going to do, Skip? All of us, for real? You for real? Oh, all I got to do is put down this iron, and you're going to give me $200 million. Yeah. Prime example, Jay-Z. Jay-Z was in them streets. He said, I'm leaving that behind. Yeah. 50 Cent was in them streets. Snoop, I'm going to leave that behind. Yeah. This man is a CEO of Ja Inc. What CEO you know carrying a tool? What CEO you know on IG Live? I don't see Tim Cook. I don't see the Murdochs. I don't see anybody in these big corporation CEO carrying a stick around. No. If you feel that unsafe, hire security.
So you heard Shannon Sharpe's comments. Here are my thoughts on this. You know, if you pay close attention to what he was saying, he brought up something about the Second Amendment. Interestingly enough, yesterday when we did the live, we broke a record actually on our platform. We had 5,000 plus people at one time watching us live. And one of the viewers in the comment section made the comment about, well, it's his Second Amendment right. It's his Second Amendment right. And I think that anybody bringing up the Second Amendment in this particular issue is either dense or totally confused of the subject matter. And I think the best thing for you to do is not comment at all, because it seems like this particular story is above your head. If that's what you were able to extrapolate from this story, is that his Second Amendment's right, then you're lost. You're absolutely lost. And again, it's these people, and this is why I hate politics. This is why I hate politics, because these people cannot help on both aisles, by the way, on both sides. I don't mess around with you people, because you always find a way to inject politics into some and create some type of nonsense conversation. This is not a political conversation. It's not. This conversation is about a guy that is doing things that is detrimental to his ability to earn hundreds of millions of dollars by the team that pays him, which is the Memphis Grizzlies. Period. End of story. Unless you guys are lost or confused, is Ja Morant hired by the state of Memphis? I mean, is he hired by Memphis? No, help me understand. Is he hired by the city of Memphis? He's not. He's hired by a basketball team that has certain guidelines, and he represents a professional sports league that also has certain guidelines and certain things they're for and against. Period. End of story. So the people bringing that up, you're just dense. Period. Or you're being a troll. That's number one. Number two, Shannon mentioned something else. He said, what's going to happen if they void his contract? What are those people going to do now? Do y'all realize Ja Morant just signed a $200 million contract? Do you know what happens if they void that contract for things like this? It would be a catastrophe. It would be an absolute catastrophe. And the question will be, what exactly was it all for? You see, this is the part I don't get. This is the part I do not understand. What is it all for? To Shannon's... Bro, you driving around in your car, flashing a tool. Bro, why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? What is the purpose of doing that? Why would you be announcing that? Why would you be announcing that to the public? Number one. Number two, what's up with your man? Like, yo, hold up. What is up with your man? What's up with your man? If your friend knows, if I know that my friend is a money-making machine, and I know that he recently got in trouble for flashing a weapon on Instagram, and I went out with the guy, driving around listening to music with him, and I know the son has a pistol in his hand, if I take up the camera and show it, that means I'm trying to get my guy into some type of trouble. What friend does that? You say, oh, it's a mistake. A mistake like that cannot happen. A mistake like that cannot happen. It cannot happen. That's some type of dry snitching or something. A mistake like that cannot happen. Now, some people say John needs to be aware of his social circle, meaning the people around him, but he also needs to be aware of his damn self. If me, I told y'all, I grew up in the Bronx, Yonkers, all of that. If I'm about doing positive things, taking care of my family, making some money, you think I'm gonna be hanging around people that are not like me? Why am I hanging around? What conversation are we having? Now, I'm not saying that it's not important to know some of these people because you need them. It's important to know them, but I'm not gonna be running around all over the place with them. Why? Because we live two different lifestyles, unless that's the life that Job wants to portray. Unless, to me, there's no defending this. I think Shannon Sharpe was 100% on the money, and the people that were defending him, we looking for y'all. I tried to have a balanced approach with it. I was one of the people that actually tried to, give him the benefit of the doubt after he went to that facility in Florida. But now that thing looks like an entire sham. Like it looks like it was just one big PR maneuver. And Shannon Sharpe was 100% correct. I see better than I can hear. Shannon was 100% on the money. There is no defense from this. None whatsoever.